So Barney, yeah, I wanted to have a chat to you about the highlights and I guess maybe a low light from your perspective on this great figure eight we're doing of Australia. What's it, 25,000 kilometres? I guess we're about 2 to 3,000 kilometres in so far. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you, if that's okay. First stop was Wallenbean in New South Wales. Quiet little country town on the railway line. Stayed in that beautiful church. I put the Starlink out on the grass, and look, it gave us some great connectivity, right? We then moved on to the Hay Plain. So we charged in Narrandera, so that at that park. Thanks to the NRMA, there's some free charging there, which was nice, and you got to have a bit of a sniff and walk around. And then on to Hay, and it started raining, so I guess, yeah, it wasn't really great that stretch. Stopped in Hay, did another free charge, if I remember correctly. Yep, it was free with the NRMA. And while we were waiting, you know, these charging stops can be a little slow. I think that one was about an hour. I took you into the hardware store and we got to meet those nice people. Well, we were looking to buy a high-vis vest and a witch's hat. The coach is very much into safety, right? But while we were there, they passed on the information that the road that we were going to travel on after Hay to Ivanhoe was actually closed due to rain and construction. So we cancelled the accommodation in Ivanhoe and then found some new accommodation on the Murray River. So we carried on through, Mildura and Robinvale. So those were charging stops to get to Paringa, which is right on the Murray River. And we stayed in that cabin with a beautiful view, stunning view. And we also got to visit that cool brewery. You got to share some beer and salami with the interview coach. Right, and then after the Murray River, we then kind of resumed our original plan, which was to go through the Flinders Ranges. So we stopped at Clare, which is where there is a Tesla supercharger, fast charger. Hi. And then we stayed at our first sheep station, which was in the Flinders Ranges, and you got to meet those cool Kelpies, Morty and Billy. They took you on some beautiful walks, didn't they? But just stunning rolling hills. What a beautiful, beautiful spot. I don't know where you got the energy from, 16-year-old you, but yeah, you got to chase those guinea fowl around the paddock. Luckily, none were harmed, right? But what did Garth say? He said that guinea fowl are pretty dumb. And so then after that, the slow charging really set in, didn't it? So you got to, would nap in the back of the car occasionally. Coach and I would crack open Netflix and what were we watching? Pepsi, Where's My Jet? Then we were kind of hitting the centre of South Australia. So where do we hit? Pimba and Woomera. Got to stay on another station, this time a cattle station in Wirramina, and yeah, you got to meet the beautiful Zara, old cattle dog, blind in one eye, but wasn't she just gorgeous and so gracious to welcome you? Barn, those are the highlights. Obviously a lot more to come, but there is one low light I wanted to have a chat to you about, and that's when you're in the car, you don't seem to be that happy, right? In the accommodation, you're fine, you've got your hovel, so you feel safe there. But in the car, I don't know, there's something going on there.
What's up, dog?
I'm wondering if you're associating it with going to the vet. Should we maybe have a chat to the vet? Because I know you don't particularly like going to the vet. Is it this harness? Is this harness too tight? Are you maybe too low in the seat? You can't see out the windows. So Barney, let's hopefully figure this out, okay?